and we got here just in time because back home they had last night they got ice and then they got snow, and it's supposed to snow all day up to like 6 inches today. So we got out of town just in time. Here it's beautiful. It's going to be 78 today and 81 the next few days. Then it's going to cool off. But yeah, I'm really enjoying being outside. So anyway, just wanted to pop in and say hi, and we'll be in touch.
Oh, she probably won't poop.
Twice.
There's some content for you. You want to post up?
My mom said, "Oh, Emma won't poop." She's pooped twice. All right, it zoomed in. That was weird.
I was getting hypnotized.
I know. 10 seconds is probably too much. But...
Oh, Teresa,
Okay.
actually, you're bringing us. Show her head up.
All right, we might
your
have.
tonsils.
My gosh.
Well, I'm going to put sunglasses on if you do that again.
I think we might be all right.
That's a nice little camera, isn't it? Okay.
This. Oh, no, it's not. See, now it took.
You're talking about fentanyl, but I'm also thinking
There we go. Heading home this morning. We had a nice visit with Mom and Jerry, and ooh, that's bright sun. So we had about a 9-hour drive today. About 9 hours. I mean, he has a 9-hour drive today, and 9-hour drive tomorrow. We had a nice visit, but you know, it's one of those things. It's always good to get home too. So Teeny's doing good. She's a pro traveler now. She doesn't even need her thunder shirt on anymore. My dog is insane. So I tried to feed her, and she was trying to bury her food. So I put it under the blanket, and she's still being a dork. Look at her. Boo, you're gonna spill it. Now quit. Oh my heavens, Betsy. It's like having a child. Hi, friends. Today feels like Monday morning. We got back from Florida last night. So, I don't know, it just feels like a Monday. But it is a Friday. It is Friday, February 11th, I believe. I think it's the 11th. Anyway, Kevin has went to get the tractor to unbury us from all the ice and snow that we got while we were away. And I'm getting ready to head to the studio. I am going to work on a mass email for all my needle workshops because I have a new release coming in Nashville the first week of March. And I have to get them all the information of the new releases. So I'm going to do that, number one. Number two, I will be painting like a crazy person the rest of the day to work on my Americana fabric line. So you'll be able to see a speed painting of one or two of them that I do. They're small watercolor paintings. So I'll be working on that the rest of today. And yeah, so I'm hoping to update my Creatube this weekend or Monday. Might be Monday because I got a busy weekend. So anyway, I just wanted to say hi and happy Friday. Yeah, that's it. I'm rambling. I gotta go. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. I don't know how y'all feel about football, but this year, Kevin and I kind of watched a little bit more than football than we normally do, but we're normally the kind of people that just watch the Super Bowl. I used to be so excited to see the commercials and the halftime show and make a bunch of yummy hors d'oeuvres, like dips and things. Like that's what I liked about the Super Bowl. Anyways, I'm not real thrilled about the Super Bowl entertainment wise like I used to be. Now I'm more into the game than I am the halftime show and the commercials. The commercials just aren't as good as they used to be back in the day. And the halftime shows, I'm not crazy about these days either. So anyways, all that aside, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I guess just because it's Super Bowl Sunday, I'm finishing up some paperwork for my business. You know, as a creative person, I despise paperwork and numbers and accounting and taxes. Those are all 4-letter words as far as I'm concerned. I just dislike it. So anyways, I'm just doing a little bit of paperwork while Kevin is gone over to the brewery. They're kegging up some beer that they brewed. So I had a little alone time, and when it's really quiet in the house like this, I can really focus. So I'm just doing a little bit of paperwork, but I wanted to just mention this because I think it's hilarious, and I will insert the meme here. I read this meme and it said, art attack. When you have so many ideas, I don't remember exactly what it said, but it's on the screen. You can read it yourself. But basically, you have more ideas than you can possibly get out into the world. And this is probably true for every creative person. But I think, like for me, I think because I'm creative in so many different ways, that I get really like anxious when I don't paint. Like if I'm not creating artwork, I get anxious. So I mean, 90% of what I do is creative. So I'm not complaining. I'm happy to be doing what I'm doing. I love designing cross stitch. I love the needlework market, industry, community. I love it all. But I do miss painting. I have to say, I miss the kind of painting where you just are free. Like, you know, I'm getting ready to paint a lot this week for a fabric line, but it's got a purpose to it. It has certain colors I'm going to use. It has, you know, a certain look. It's not like when you can just take a canvas and play and experiment with color and your materials and your tools. I haven't painted like that in a long time, and I really miss it. So this is what I'm thinking, because I always have these schedules for myself and they never work out. Not schedules, but like, yeah, I guess it's a schedule where I would say, oh, every day I'm going to go down to the studio early and I'm going to paint 3 to 4 hours. That never happens. That never happens. So this is what I'm going to do. Once we get back from needlework market and things get on a little bit more of an even keel, I plan to just spend every Monday on art. Monday is going to be my art day. Because once the week gets started, so many things come up that if I wait later in the week, I won't get to painting, I know. So that's my plan. I have to find more time to paint. That's just all there is to it. Or I'm going to lose it and be even more crazier than I am. More crazy than I am. So that's just my little thought for the day. That meme, I could so relate to it because, you know, I'm always sketching. And when I sketch, now here's the interesting part too. When I sketch, I'm not always sketching for the sake of just getting whatever's inside out. A lot of times I'll say, oh, like I have an idea for a sampler, a needlework sampler, you know, cross stitch. And I will sketch that. Like all my sketches lately have been for cross stitch. So I need 2 sketchbooks really. I'd like to have a sketchbook that's all needlework related and then another sketchbook that is all art related, like paintings I want to do. Ooh, I like that idea. Just what I need is another sketchbook in my backpack that weighs about 60 pounds. I carry so much crap back and forth from the studio. I really need a Sherpa. Or I need to figure out how to get my dog to carry some of my crap. But I'm rambling now. But
I just wanted to say hello, and if you can relate to what I'm saying about Art Attack, where you just have so many ideas and so many things that you want to do, but yet there's just not enough hours in the day, and you get that anxiety, that's an art attack. Let me know in the comments, do you get art attacks? Peace out. Good Monday morning, everybody. First of all, that is our new oven, stovetop. It finally arrived just before we went to Florida. So with market prep, who knows when Kevin's gonna get it installed. I don't know why we just didn't hire the company we ordered it from to install it. But anyway, there it sits by my front door. See all this ugly oak? I shouldn't say ugly oak, but it's very dated and it's very yellowed. And you probably could see, obviously, when I was videotaping myself peeling carrots and potatoes, my whole house, basically, all the trim around the windows, the baseboards, all my cupboards, everything, all the doors are all that oak color, and I want it out, out, out. I'm gonna hire somebody to paint the walls and all of that. We're probably gonna replace the trim, but to replace all the trim around the windows, I doubt we're gonna do that, but I will hire someone to do all of that painting. I would like to paint my cupboards. I don't know, you know, if I could just like take 2 weeks off work and do nothing but home improvement, I'd be a happy little girl. Because I think in 2 weeks I could get these cupboards done. Because the paint I want to put on them, you don't have to strip what's already there. I can just paint over top. But who knows? This house, you know, we moved in 20 years ago, and it was pink. We redid the countertops. We redid the tile in the kitchen. But now I'm ready to move on from this green. I got green, and then on the back wall, you can see I've got this caramel color. You know, that worked for me for 20 years. I'm over it. My goal is, this is off on a tangent. This is supposed to be about my meal that I'm prepping, but anyways, my goal is to have more of a farmhouse feel. I don't like how shiny our ceilings are. I want the walls to be kind of a taupe color, like different, each wall maybe different color, kind of taupe shades. I want to paint our floor. Our floor is oak as well. I want to paint the floor black, like a grungy black, like sand it so that it looks worn. Oh, it'd be so beautiful. And I know what you're thinking, oh my gosh, it will show dust, it will show hair, it will show everything. But if it's sanded and grungy looking, I don't think it's gonna show that as much. And then a lot of the trim, I would like to have black as well. So blacks, taupes, cream colors, in here is the goal. This here is our stairwell to go downstairs. I would like that to be shiplap with black, like that oak that's on the cap. I would like that to be black. Oh gosh, it's gonna be gorgeous. I can't wait to share it with you. But until then, I was here to talk to you. Number one, I have no makeup on. It's Monday morning. I'm getting ready to go do my workout. But I thought, oh my gosh, I gotta get this chicken going because I wanted to do it for the 10 hours. As you could see, I set it for 10 and then we would be eating at 8:30 tonight. So I'm like, okay, that's not gonna work. So I had to switch it to 8. I should have prepped it and got it ready when I first got it, but I didn't think about it. I'm getting ready to work out, so I'm kind of scuzzy looking, but anyways, the reason I was showing you that I'm using organic products, I try to buy organic as much as possible. Even the chicken, let me get the wrapper. Oh, jeepers. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Anyway, it says pasture raised, heirloom chicken, slow growth, non-GMO, air chilled, unrestricted access to outdoor, no antibiotics ever, regenerative, no GMO, animal welfare certified humane. They got all these amazing, there's free range chicken, you know, and they get to eat out in the wild like they're supposed to. But it's called Cook's Venture, and when it comes to you, it's all frozen. And I get full chickens, and they're like normal sized chickens. They're the size they should be. You know, when you go to the store and you see these chickens that are the size of turkeys, you know that ain't right. You know they're pumping them full of something. Anyways, just for the health of us, I feel like people will spend ridiculous amounts of money on, you know, coffee or vacations or whatever. You spend all this money on all this stuff, but yet I shouldn't say you, but some people will then not want to spend a lot of money on their food, and they buy the cheapest food, and that's the most unhealthy food most of the time. We don't do a lot of canned, you know, products because the nutritional value is zilch. I try to buy organic, especially if it's a root vegetable, like potatoes, carrots, anything that grows, the vegetables grown in the ground. Because think about it, when insecticides are sprayed on the soil to keep insects away and disease and stuff from the plants, where does it go? It sinks down into the roots of the plant, correct? So if you have a root vegetable, organic is the only way to go. And then the other thing that they say has the most insecticides on it is berries. Raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, because berries are so delicious, not to just us, but all animals. They, tend to put a lot of pesticides and herbicides or whatever, sprays on them that are toxic. So I also buy organic berries. I try to buy organic everything, lettuce, all of it, to be honest. To each his own. That's just my PSA, my health tip for the day. And I just want to real quick mention in the comments, do you like seeing that part of my life? I don't know. When I watch someone's vlog, I like to see not just the inner workings of their thought process with their art or their craft or whatever they are creating, but I like to get to know them in their daily life and their routines and what they do. So I like seeing every aspect of their life. Maybe you don't. So I want you to just comment below if you like seeing that part too, the cooking part. Not that I do that every vlog, but once in a while I might pop that in there if I think about it. See, that's the thing. I don't always think about vlogging. I'm trying to get better at that. Matter of fact, I had already started prepping that meal and I'm like, oh, you should be vlogging this. Good golly. What has become of me? Anyways, thank you for watching my meal prep and my listening to my PSA about buying organic and being healthy. You know, it's important. It's important. You know, give up something else that you spend money on and put that towards more healthy food. And stay hydrated. Love you. Bye. And one last little thing is, you noticed I used all the small potatoes in that bag. There were 3 large potatoes in there. Normally I would do all that 5-pound bag of potatoes, but I am a potato freak. So the more potatoes I put in the crock pot, the more potatoes I will eat at mealtime, and I don't need that many potatoes. Kevin, he's smart, and he'll just have 1 or 2 small potatoes. I'll eat like 3 or 4. I love potatoes. So I saved those bigger ones for bakers for another meal. Like if we have some venison steaks or something, we can have baked potatoes. So I saved the big ones for that. There you go. I just wondered, you might think, why is she not using all the potatoes? Because, you know, I know these things will keep you up at night.